Hello everybody, welcome back to the Our Smiling Faces podcast. You're back for your third podcast.
In 20 minutes.
In 20 minutes. We're 4 bottles of wine deep.
Yeah, well, maybe.
Deka's had a pale ale from
1892.
Fanscapes.
Yeah.
Fanscapes provided that for you. It's your 1892 pale ale. Do you want to read the description on the back, mate?
Using pale malts and Cascade hops, light but strong, in brackets 5%, and refreshing hoppy aftertaste. Celebrating the birth of our great club. 1892.
There you go.
Drink responsibly.
So the first question of the night comes in from a Dave Cowell.
Oh, Dave,
no, it doesn't. I'm lying.
Oh.
So I'm just going back all the things.
Jesus, Lord. Honest to God, what's happening, man?
It's because it's really hard to justify this. So 3 hours ago, right? He sent that 14 hours ago. He says, he's talking about ordering an Almiron Atlanta shirt.
Oh, right, okay. Why?
So I recommend everyone does that.
Why?
Just because it's a nice shirt. And it's got Almiron on the back.
I'll do it, Mark. He doesn't play for them anymore.
That's a shout, that, mate. Did you see the celebration between his ex-teammate where he's doing this? So they used to do it.
Oh, but like...
Do the same as me.
The New Age Outlaws.
Do the same as me. Touches.
Oh, I'm trying... Oh, no, it's alright.
Just touches.
Oh, God. This is awful.
See, they do that.
Right.
But his teammate just went and did that. And obviously...
Oh, he wasn't there?
Almiron wasn't there.
Oh.
It's a bit sad, isn't it?
It's like the New Age Outlaws breaking up. Yeah.
It is, yeah. So James sends in, will we have a go at teams a bit more now with Almiron in the team? Or is it because we've played Huddersfield and Burnley? That's a good shout, that, to be fair.
Yeah. Oh, hey, God, we're not Barcelona now.
Yeah.
You know, we'll still always be, under Rafa, will still always be that team that is hard to beat and that probably will sit back in more games. However, what I did say to a few people that I was sitting with on Tuesday, I'm really looking forward to see Almiron away from home because I think he could absolutely destroy teams.
Yeah.
Destroy
Counter attack.
Oh my God.
You're laughing, aren't you?
Like literally laughing. Because teams at home, even your West Ham's tomorrow, they're going to come out with at some point in that game, and you know, and I really think him on the break could just
Defence wise, you're laughing. Like defence wise, I'm confident of I don't want to say not conceding a goal, but I'm confident that they're going to do a job to help us win a game.
Yes, absolutely, yeah.
And there's a goal. There's always a goal there. Like no matter who you're playing, there's always a goal that you're going to concede.
Yeah. But you know that we're very, very rarely going to be 2 down.
Yeah,
Do you know what I mean? Very rarely.
True.
It may happen once in a while, but we're so well organised and so good at the back. But Almiron and stuff away from home, I just feel counter-attacking could be incredible.
So Daryl Thompson sends in. He's got 2 questions. We'll go through them. So just one answer straight away.
Right.
Where do you see us finishing in the league? Deka normally goes confident 17th.
No, I'm going to be honest. Yeah, I've been at the moment I'm wrong, totally wrong, because I think I laughed at Mark's comment about finishing out of Brighton, and because Brighton at the time were flying, and I didn't see this run of form coming for us. But at the minute I'm totally wrong, and I'm glad to be wrong. I'd probably say maybe 13th, 12th, maybe.
So he follows that question. I'm saying if we finish top 10 again, will Deka nick a bottle of tomato sauce?
I would probably hurry up for a bottle of tomato sauce. I'll be honest, I probably would. I have drank it before, but
the question was, will you nick it if we finish in top 10?
What, the whole bottle?
Yeah.
I couldn't know. I wouldn't know.
Will you attempt to?
Absolutely.
Okay. You'll attempt to.
Absolutely.
So Daryl, you'll attempt to.
Oh, definitely.
Top 10. Deka's Stone Cold the tomato sauce.
I'll get 2 of them. Bam. Give me a hell yeah.
And I'll do one and a Heinz one.
Yeah.
So he sends in Lejeune, Lascelles, Shaw, Fernandez, Clark. Rate best to worst.
Sorry, say that again. Wait,
Lejeune, Lascelles, Shaw, Fernandez, Clark. Best to worst.
Best to worst. So you're going to go Lejeune?
Lejeune top.
I'll go Shaw.
All day long. So you're going Shaw?
Hang on a second. Of course.
Are you? Right, okay.
Absolutely.
So you're going Shaw?
Why wouldn't I? Better looking. Scores goals for fun. Can dribble from the halfway line. Can shoot from my house.
Not French. French gives him 100 points.
No. I've had too many French at our club. It's a Sissoko. So I'd go.
Great debut.
I'd go Lejeune first.
Right, okay.
Sorry, I'd go Shaw first.
I'll do that.
I'll go Shaw first, then Lejeune.
So you're going right. Our first and second are going to be alternate.
Yeah.
Okay. So third is Lascelles.
Of course it is. Yeah.
Then fourth is going to be Fernandez. It's a tough one. It's so hard because they've all done well.
Yeah, well, I'm going on form at the minute. I'm going. Fernandez going to get in the team now, so he's clearly the 4th best centre half.
Yeah.
Otherwise he'd be in the team.
True. Is Clark even making the bench?
I don't know if he has been.
Clark more versatile.
I like Clark as well. I do like him, but he'd have to be the bottom of that list, wouldn't he?
Dom sends in. Tom, sponsor the podcast.
You want to say?
Dom sends in.
Oh.
Sponsor the podcast. Guillermo. 10% discount if you use the AWSF pod.
Yep.
Links in the description. So he sends in any chance of a top 10 finish. It's all about top 10. Do you think we'll ever get a top 10 finish this season?
People are just getting excited, aren't they?
I know.
I'm going to be honest, right?
We'll finish 11th. That's what I'm saying.
I don't... This is going to sound awful, this, you know. But I'm going to say it anyway. What is the difference? Like, right, we finished 10th, we finished 11th, finished 12th. It doesn't make any difference.
You've got a point.
It doesn't make any difference at all.
So everyone goes top 10 finish, right? You finish 10th. You could be on the same point tally and have...
Yeah.
Conceded another goal and you could be in 11th.
Yeah. I mean, it looks nice.
What is the difference?
It looks nice, but you're not going to look back in 3 or 4 years' time and go, remember that time we finished top 10 in that league? It's never going to happen.
No, you got a point.
It's never going to happen.
I agree
but
with you.
You know, here's what it is.
Ian sends in. Also, that's another question. Do you see a way back for Aaron's, or what does he need to do to change to get back in? He's apparently doing okay at Sheffield Wednesday. He's not going to career at Newcastle United. I'll put it not a career at all.
I never understood this absolute craze about him. I couldn't understand it.
He was a young kid. He had a bit of flair. It was on the back of Ben
He scored
Arthur.
a few goals, man, when he first came in.
He got the goal against Man City. So I think the potential was there, but as so many people and players have done, wrong route.
Yeah, well, I watched him in loads of games and just you knew that he'd never make it. Like there was a few games in the Premier League when I watched him and he was absolutely dreadful.
Injuries haven't helped.
Injuries,
you've got to say that injuries haven't helped. But
hey,
credit to him. I don't think he'll be a Premier League player. I think he's happy a Championship player at best.
I don't think he's happy to be.
I mean comfortable Championship player.
Oh, sorry, right, okay, right.
So similar to what Murphy was. Do you know when we brought Murphy in?
Yeah.
He stepped up that league, went to the Premier League, and he hasn't cut it in the Premier League.
No.
Drops back down the Championship, and he's performing quite well in the Championship.
Well, he scored
Aaron's
a goal.
Is that
he scored a goal. If he hadn't scored that goal...
The West Brom players are saying he's half decent. But Lazar's also dropped down, and he's doing well. I think there's a huge gulf. Between Championship and Premier League.
We know there is. We know there is, crikey. We came top of that pile. In fairness, we came top of the pile. And we've still struggled at times. You know what I mean? It's took a while now to try and get this team together because of money reasons and all the rest of it. But I think Aaron's... one thing I need to say, I feel like I'm just beating him up there straight away. I shite and good. It wasn't that at all. I want him, I want Murphy, I want everybody to come to my club and be the best. I want them to be...
Of course you do.
I mean, I want them all to be sure.
You don't want anyone to fail.
Of course I don't, but you can quite quickly observe when someone is just not going to be...
Hence why you specifically got a lot of shit when Murphy first came in, these first handful of appearances. To be honest, I don't want to beat about the bush, but we slated him because we saw him come on the pitch and his confidence was rock bottom. Of course it was. But when he had that opportunity to get on the pitch and shine, he was dreadful. There's no better word to describe it. He was dreadful. He was picking the ball up. His first touch was going out for a throw-in.
Yeah.
And his first touch was going out for a corner. It's for a goal kick and just
his
constant.
Everything was bad.
And we got a lot of criticism saying, you've got to give him a chance, you've got to give him a chance. But when you see a player, look at the difference. Almiron comes in. Almiron at this moment in time is 16 million. Right? He's not the price that people are publicising at the moment. He will be. He will be. But at this moment in time, he's not. Okay? We brought Murphy in for £12 million. In fact, a better comparison, we brought Murphy in for £12 million, we brought Townsend for £12 million. Yeah. Same figure. Look at the difference.
Oh, that's unbelievable. And I say this.
But we've got to give him a chance. We've got to give him a chance.
Of course you have.
We did. He came on as a sub and he wasn't making impact. If you're a new player coming into a team, coming on as a sub, you've got to take your chances. And he wasn't.
He wasn't at all. He didn't even look half decent.
No, he didn't.
And I'm not.
I agree with you.
I'm not at all trying to say I'm a scout or a coach here. I'm only just saying how I feel. I feel like I've seen enough of football now to know when someone's a decent player, and you can watch a player for one game and go, yeah, he's got it. It didn't work for him on that game, but he's got it. But you know he hasn't got it.
No.
Yosselu, the first time I ever seen him play, I went, he ain't got it. But I support him and I want him to do well. But you knew he didn't have it. You knew he wasn't a good player.
Yosselu is a great example because we know he's not good enough for this league, but when he comes on the pitch, we'll support him.
Of course we will.
And if he fucks up, we'll happily say he's fucked up.
Yeah, some people will, yeah. And again, when I'm at the game, I don't sit there and boo Murphy as soon as he comes on. I'm like, hey, shit, absolutely not. I'm there and I want him to do amazing. I want him to prove me wrong. But every single time I've watched him play, he never proves me wrong once.
So, Neil sends in, is Mark Walker in the car park hunting for Pokemon?
Probably.
He's got his gotcha on.
Probably that thing going on.
He's got his gotcha on.
You know, it was funny when he dropped his phone though when he was on it. Isn't that funny, yeah? On the last podcast.
I know, like...
I looked down at it, what the... And
I didn't know what was happening?
I thought it was a Just Eat one on us. I don't know what I thought it was.
Yeah,
I was hungry at the time, that's what I was thinking of.
So you picked that phone up and put it on the table, you had a McChop on his phone.
Aye, McChop or something like that.
McChop?
Was it a McChop or
It's a
something?
Scottish one. McChop.
McChop, aye. It was
McDonald's,
aye.
McChop.
Or McChop or something. Well, whatever it was. I don't know what they are. But it was like a street and this thing was like bouncing. I was like, what do you do? What? Like, why?
So Mark, when we record the podcast, Mark tends to hunt Pokemon as we're recording. So right now, Deka's waiting for a takeaway to be delivered.
I am actually. My wife is orders. She says she's ordering it now. So yeah.
I'm just sat here like.
That's fine. Keep you in the mouth though. It's
pissed
fine.
out me head.
So my wife's
being honest with you.
is 33 weeks pregnant, and she's absolutely starving, and she's waiting for
How
me.
was her pregnancy? 32.
What? No.
Was it?
It's 38, isn't it?
Was it?
She's got 6 or 7 weeks left, I'm sure.
You'd think I had 2 kids.
She'll pop before then, like, I think. Aye. But anyway, yeah. But anyway, how nice she is, though.
So,
waiting for us.
if anyone's got any suggestions what Deka should call his daughter, son, we don't know what it's going to be.
We don't know what.
We're going to have a reveal. Shall we have a reveal on the podcast?
Well, you will.
Right, we will. Balloon, pop.
I want the bane on.
Get the pain on. I get.
First one, I'll be like Harry's son. Oh,
so, we're going to have a gender reveal on the podcast. Gender reveal on the podcast. If it's a boy, you've got to call it Puppies.
Okay.
If it's a girl, you've got to call it Consuela.
Consuela. Okay.
Or Conchita. What was she called?
Conchita.
Consuela.
No idea what you're talking
She works in Bar Logo.
Okay.
Shall I have a gender reveal on the podcast?
What, sorry?
A gender reveal on the podcast.
What did he say there?
I just mumbled.
You literally just went,
shall I have a gender reveal on the podcast?
If that's what you'd like to have, we will have a gender
Right, we will.
Yeah.
So, suggestions in the comments below of what Deka should choke.
Well...
what Deka should call him his offspring.
Jordan is going to be...
Jordan?
If it's a boy, Jordan.
Jordan, like Michael.
I think yeah.
Or
I'm just
Katie Price.
I'm just going to dress him in A. Jordan and stuff like all the time. No, I wanted Joshua actually, because I like Josh, but then she's been off it.
Because he's the better Murphy brother.
I didn't think of that one, yeah. And then anyway, so she fancies Jordan. The name. And then
if it's a girl?
I love Jordan. I haven't even thought about that. I've already got a girl, so...
So I named one of my sons after a Newcastle United footballer.
Yeah, you did, yeah.
So you've got to name yours after one.
Fabian.
Oh, that's a shout, that, mate. Fabian.
Fabs.
Fabs. Fabian. Fabian's a shout for a boy.
It's
like.
lovely, isn't it, Fabian, yeah.
Fabresca, if it's a girl.
What was the guy of goal called?
Santiago.
Santiago, that was it, yeah.
I watched it that night.
I'm sure I sent him an ask, we call the band Santiago. Santi. It's Lush Santi.
Imagine a little boy in
she was
shields
like, she was like,
called Santiago.
She was like, Santiago, are you for real? But Sandy's really cool. Like if you went, hey Sandy, come here, it's mint. And I was like, she went, no, Dad. I was like, well, I'm only kidding, of course. I did want Brady. I did want Brady for Tom Brady.
Brady could work for a boy or a girl.
I think Brady's a lush name.
Okay.
I do apologise, we're not about kids' names.
I know, moving on. So, Scotty sends in, this is one for you, Deka. So, he sends in, genuine question though. Can you understand where I'm coming from? He reverts to the YouTube channels right now. So, fan channels, okay?
Totally agree with him, man.
He sends a question in saying, fan channels, especially Newcastle United right now, are cringeworthy.
Yeah, totally agree with him.
He's DM'd me about this. He said that he's not criticising us because we're doing a podcast, we're sitting behind mics, we're not outside the ground doing stuff. We have tried it in the past.
Yeah.
Twice, I think, we've done it, and it was now, I think, because after the game I just want to go home and have a pint. I want to spend time with me. I don't really want to interview fans and that. So, what's your stance on this, on fan channels in Newcastle United right now?
You know what I'm like. It's absolutely bollocks, the whole lot.
Mate, the floor's yours.
I think I come out the ground now and I can't walk more than 10 yards and there's someone with a mic in their hand. And I think it's just it's the sort of the thing to do, isn't it? It's the fashion accessory that people believe that they have to do. And I just think it's absolutely horrendous, to be honest. And that one that, I don't know what it is, I can't remember the name of it. I'm not great with all this stuff, actually. I don't really, as much as I love the club and I'm on Twitter and stuff, I don't know all the names of the things and that, you know. And that one with that guy's who does a Ric Flair thing has to be the worst thing I've ever seen in my entire life. Ever in my life.
Is that the person on the channel doing not doing the interview but being interviewed?
Oh yeah, I don't know that I do interviews.
So the lads behind the Magpie channel, the decent lads, right?
Probably are.
Like the good lads, Matty and Kay, the good lads behind it. I think there's a lot of people criticised Geordie Ric Flair, who's coming on and doing the same.
Is that his name?
He's called Geordie Ric Flair, right? He's called Geordie Ric Flair,
This
right?
is fucking not on, like.
So
This is not on.
he comes on to the same thing, but he does that stuff because the channel gets viral, so he gets views by doing it.
Selling your soul. You're selling your soul for all the fucking like. It's ridiculous. I'm sorry, it's ridiculous.
But then you got to think the flip side, and that works for them. They've had opportunities because of that. It's right, fair enough. It's not your cup of tea.
But it's going viral for the wrong reason though. No one's watching that thinking that that's great. I went on Twitter the other day and all my mates were going, look at this absolute idiot. One of my good friends was like, that's just absolutely embarrassed. My other mate's straight underneath, it's the worst thing I've ever seen. Why would you embarrass yourself like that? It's just, and it makes me look absolutely stupid.
How would you feel if you were that person?
What person?
So if you were the Newcastle United fan.
The one doing the woo?
Yeah. And
I can't say that. I can't say it.
No, but if it was you in that situation.
I'm not allowed to say it.
And Sunderland fans and whoever fans were criticising you, saying, oh, what a dickhead, blah, 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 blah.
If he doesn't know he's a dickhead, no one can tell him he is. If he doesn't already know he's a dickhead, then there's no one in the world can tell him. If he doesn't already know he is. That's fact. That is absolute fact.
How do you feel about...
He bangs off that... I really hope he goes through that glass at some time, by the way, as well. He bounces off the glass.
The club charge him.
One time.
Invoice.
One time. He's got to go through that glass.
How do you feel about the fans that they do interview who are genuine fans that they're coming out of the game, they interview them? I've done it before. Give an honest opinion.
That's fine.
Because I think on a fan channel like that, and I think fan channels can be a good thing because it gives an honest opinion fans, a raw opinion coming out of the game. Mm-hmm. Okay. Mm-hmm. And I agree with you what you're saying about the kid that we're getting on. It's a stage, right? Mm-hmm. But a raw fan, like someone you coming out of the game, or Adam coming out of the game, or Mark coming out of the game, me coming out, anyone that listens to the podcast coming out of the game, you're going to get your opinion on the game.
Yeah, because...
It seems like that's premeditated. Before any result is happening, that's premeditated.
Because, rightly or wrongly, the problem is that thought process you've got there, I totally agree with. So if someone stuck a mic in front of me, I would sit and tell them exactly what I think went wrong in that game or right in that game. Mm-hmm. But that isn't entertaining enough for people, is it? For some reason. No. They want people to be a dick. And that's where I think the method of what it's intended for just falls away. Because you're wanting fans' opinion, and that's absolutely great, and I think that's a fantastic thing. But I think when it's done in that way, I just cannot see how that's right or good or anything really. I just think it makes us look like absolute idiots, like, to be really honest with you.
We've seen in the past with other channels, and we've criticised that thing and saying Arsenal Fan TV was one that
that started a lot, didn't it? Yeah,
they made money off it.
I know they did, but everyone's willing to sell an nana for money. I don't know what it is with that. I don't understand that.
Would you class this as a fan channel?
I would probably say so, yeah. I mean, loads of people watch me. Like, loads of my friends watch me and enjoy the show.
I hope we're at a point right now where people watch us because they want to see our debates and our questions and our answers and what we took from the game. Oh shit, what we took from the game.
I would think so, yeah.
I hope people aren't watching this channel because of a humorous thing.
Right.
Where they're singing... I hope, right, at the end of the day, I hope there's no Mackem watching this, because what is a Mackem going to gain by watching this?
Stephen?
No, but like... not only a Mackem will watch this to take the piss.
No, but he's a Sunderland fan, but I get what you're saying. No, I totally agree with what you're saying. But they'll never get a Sunderland account, or whoever them are, retweet us. Mm-hmm. With like, look at the state of these, because we're sitting here being absolute dickheads.
I'm pissed on my face right now.
Yeah, I know, but you're not saying woo and bouncing off windows, are you? Do you know what I mean? And that's where I think, I don't know, I just think that we have a chat like a normal fan. If we went to the pub now and met a Newcastle fan, I would hope to think that we would just chat them like, like, oh, what do you think of Almiron's performance? What do you think of the game?
So, those was a year or so, I think it might have been just before you joined the podcast, actually, mate. Someone did a review of all the Newcastle podcasts, and there was a fair few at the time. Now there's only 2 really left, Newcastle United podcasts. And at the time, there's probably about 4 or 5, and they'd done a review of all of them. And they said, the Gallagher Shouts podcast, which it was at the time, rather than the All Smiling Faces one, said, if you want to listen to fans as if you're down the pub with your mates after the game, then this is the one to watch. And I hope this is what people take from this. Like, we're not too serious. Like, we don't look at the stats or anything. Like,
I'm probably the more serious.
Yeah, you're probably the more serious.
I
just rock up and...
I think if I wasn't here, I think they would just be calling...
Hell on! I just make things up as I go along.
Yeah. Well, Dummer coming on Huddersfield and something.
Dummer came on against Huddersfield, he didn't. He came on against the FIFA video.
No, I probably agree, and I think people would definitely watch it, and
I hope people are watching this because
we do have a bit.
We're Newcastle United fans.
Yeah, of course.
I can't imagine any other fan of any other team watching this apart from the predictions for the games coming up.
Maybe yes, I get what you're saying there. Yes.
So no one's going to watch us because we've done a review of the game that's just gone.
No, and that's where, going back to what you're saying about this idiot. Everyone would have watched him.
Yeah,
and it is
so
what it is.
Izzy sends in.
Oh, Izzy, lad.
Personally, think next season, because we're staying up, that's a new one, because we're staying up,
It's easy, man.
He says, we need 2 good wing backs. Is there any positions you think we lack quality? P.S. Longstaff is PS6.
Yeah.
I'm not overly concerned about wing backs at the minute.
I'm absolutely fine with Richie. It's his best position. He's moulded into it very well. Happy with him.
I'm not overly concerned.
Just strike off a depth. When you say quality, if you're talking quality of one man,
you're slow out and someone else in.
Yeah, you need better backup for Rondon, because if he gets suspended or injured for any length of time, you haven't got great options, have you? In fairness.
So Arun sends in. We haven't had Arun for a while.
Yeah.
I think he's living in Canada at the minute.
Is he?
Yeah.
There you go.
So he sends in.
Nice say, like.
My stiffy has been tucked into my waistband since Shaw's goal. Can't seem to get rid. Any tips? Have a wank.
Watch your Slim.
Right, both.
Well, he says get rid of it.
Both, mate. Both.
Yeah.
NUFC Gallagher sends in. What's your favourite ever Newcastle United Football Club centre back?
Yeah.
That's a tough question. That.
Oh, it is tough.
I loved Colaccini.
Yeah, I did. I
did like Colaccini.
It's hard, isn't it, when they're more recent? Do you know what I mean? Because I loved Philip Albert as a kid.
And you forget, you see him like the pass as it goes on.
For the time he was here.
Yeah, he wasn't there for great.
I'll absolutely adore Shaw, but he's played 12
I love
games,
Colaccini.
like,
I'm going to go Colaccini because I did like him.
I'll have to go Colo as well.
Yeah.
Because the longevity of time that he was here as well, he was brilliant.
So Stephen Howard sends in, Rafa to stay or go at the end of the season?
100% staying.
Like
100%
So previously in the year, a few weeks back, I would say go. But right now I say stay. We'll fire through them. Wayne Longstaff sends in overrated and underrated footballers in the Premier League.
In the Premier League?
Oh Jesus, that's a tough one.
Yeah. What are we going first? Overrated?
Dele Alli. Overrated.
Yeah, it's a pretty good show, like. They do think he's absolutely incredible, don't they? And he's not.
Overrated.
Yeah, he is overrated. Like, I'm trying to think of someone else that I was thinking of the other day.
Underrated. Fabian Shaw.
Lejeune,
yes.
I think he's one of the most
That's a
underrated
shout.
players there's ever been.
But don't tell anyone that because I'm by him.
Exactly, he's very underrated though. We're a bit biased because I know he plays for us, but he's incredible.
Alan Coleman,
but no one ever
Lejeune
talks about
could
him.
fit in any other team.
Yeah, nobody talks about him. Nobody even knows he exists.
He could fit in any other team.
Yeah.
Alan Coleman sends in. Sean Lejeune are superb. Following on for that question, we will agree. Since both put both of them in Keegan and Sir Bobby's great NUFC teams, and they would not only fit, but they would improve them. If you think about peak Woodgate between them in Rafa's system, you start reaching for the Kleenex. Thoughts? Is he talking about drop Lascelles and bring Woodgate in?
If you put a fit Woodgate in there, I mean, Jesus. Is it the best three backs you ever had?
Be amazing.
I mean,
be amazing.
You know, there's not many better, is there really? That
credit Lascelles, he's done well.
Oh no, he has. But he's right in what he says about Woodgate was incredible.
He was the next step.
He was amazing.
Toon Army Chicago sends in, assuming Hayden stays in form, what do you think he'll go for this summer? He's improved his price tag. It's increased.
It has, and
we would have given him away for free, probably.
And Longstaff would have went on loan somewhere. So you're right, football changes quick.
You're looking at between the 5-10, aren't you?
Oh, I think more than 5. More than 5. I think they'll
So
stay.
shall we meet halfway and say 7?
I think he's going to stay.
I don't think he'll stay.
I think he will.
I don't think he'll stay.
I think if he's in the mix for the rest of the season playing, and Rafa stays, I think he'll stay.
Do you think?
Yeah, I do. Yeah.
It depends on who goes. So Shelby
will
goes,
be the one that's going to get the chop, I think.
Yeah.
Which will hurt me because I do love him, but sometimes you've got to move on, haven't you?
So Unibrow Mario sends in.
Oh, nice name.
You're locked in a room with Fabian Shaw and your wife. How many times do you let him have his way with her before enough is enough? With her?
She's not getting anywhere near.
Her? It's me.
Oh, she's not getting
It's
anywhere
us having
near.
an hour with Fabian. I'll tell you that.
Aye.
Jesus.
I'll just Ali J stick on vibrate and finish yourself off.
How long before she gets enough?
Yeah.
So, I've literally no idea how you pronounce it. Tristan von Berg
Nice.
sends in.
Nice.
How much rice is Longstaff's pocket? Can a Longstaff pocket hold rice?
What? Sorry, what?
How much rice in a Longstaff pocket can a Longstaff pocket hold rice?
He did well for
I done well for being fucking pissed,
I
didn't
have
I?
no idea the answer, but yeah, he did well to say it. Though.
12.
Okay, 12.
What do I put? Sends in. Is Shaw... No, with it. Is Sure better than Sure? So as in Sure, our Sure,
Yeah.
to Sure riding a cannon Sure.
Yeah, that's tough. That's the one. Whenever I think of Shea, I think of that one. Riding a cannon, ship,
Amazing.
end of the Titanic, loving life.
Who's better? Our Sure.
Yeah, it has to be, yeah. Plays football for one. Yeah. I'll have to go for ours, yeah.
Two man by sends in. Who's our best centre back?
Sure.
Sure.
What, you think they're Shea? You think they're Shea?
Yeah, I do. I think
And do you know what it is? Do you know what it is,
Sure.
right? He probably is. But when I'm seeing Shea just score screamers and dribble from the halfway line and hack everyone, and I just think he's amazing.
So Emma sends in. If Rafa stays, who's getting the beers in? Mark.
I will, never.
Deka and Mark.
He's 100% staying, 100%. You can come. Who said that question?
Emma.
Emma, you can come. I'll buy you a drink when he stays.
Chris sends in. Apart from singing Rondon... Shit. I read that wrong. Apart from signing Rondon
okay.
permanently.
Yep.
What area will you look to strengthen in the summer?
And it's a tough one, isn't it?
It's the same one. It's the same position. We're signing Rondon. You've still got to strengthen the striker position.
Yeah. Do you strengthen anywhere else though? You know what I mean? Right back, right side. I think you've got to.
Right back.
You've
You've
got
got
to
to.
Yedlin, really.
Yeah.
Well, Mankiw, I know he came into a job, but you have to keep thinking of moving on to the next level, don't you?
Mm.
Like Dummett now can't get in that team. He cannot get in that team. And there is times where you're going to lose the players that used to play every single week, and they will go, and then
If you had to pick one spot, where would you strengthen? I'm going to strike again. You sign Rodney, you still got to strengthen.
So you right, okay, strengthen. You asked us right a couple of questions ago, so I have to stay with that.
Neil Gio sent in. Hi Neil.
Yeah.
Welcome back. He sent in. Do you think with a win today and other results going our way, we can definitely say we're safe?
We're safe now. I said this. Didn't I? I said it.
We're not getting relegated.
Mark was like, you can't be safe. You're safe. We are not going to go down.
William Longstaff sends in. Ricky Gervais or Peter Kay? Depends, doesn't it?
Well, I'm not particularly a fan of Ricky Gervais. I'm just not.
I started on that model when
Kay's
he
mental.
first came out, and I hated Ricky Gervais, but now I like him.
Yeah.
And Peter Kay,
Well, not now.
Drop.
He's not, is he? Now. But when he first came on the scene, I honestly thought he was hilarious.
Peter Kay.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, he did, wasn't he?
He was absolutely.
If I had to pick one now, I would say Ricky Gervais.
But probably because Peter Kay doesn't tell jokes anymore. Didn't do anything, does he?
Keegan sends in. Reenact the noise that came out of your mouth when Shaw's shot went in.
At first, I actually went, oh! Because I didn't know it was in.
Yeah, I'll probably repeat that.
Oh! Like that.
That's funny noise.
Yeah. That's why he's not allowed to go back to games.
The poor kid sat next to us and
Yeah.
moved.
Exactly, yeah.
Daryl, last question. Daryl sends in.
Oh,
If
God.
Fabian Schär kicked each of you as hard as he did that shot for his goal on Tuesday, how fast and far would you travel? I think that's his... Daryl, that's his... How to answer that question?
If he hit us in the balls, I wouldn't travel anyway. I'd just... If he hit us in the arse, I'd probably travel 3 foot. I'm just telling you the truth.
Or will I run?
What?
Or will I run? If he kicks well, I would take a little little shimmy.
I really don't know. I don't have a bit to do that actually.
So Darryl, you honestly asked a question: if Fabian Shaw kicks a fellow human, how far is that human going to travel?
Not far.
Not far, mate. If we're going to be honest, it's not going to be very far. I'm pretty sure if you kicked me up the arse, I probably wouldn't move.
Probably not. But what he's saying is Shaw's got a hammer foot. That's what he's trying to say.
Yeah, he's got Thor's hammer for a.
I reckon he could kick a brick 30 yards.
So, I'm done for the questions. Are you done for the questions?
Well, I haven't got any more questions. Have you got more questions?
No more, mate. I probably have. I can't really see my phone right now.
Well, I've got to go help my pregnant wife and my food that she's ordered me.
And I've got to go to stay in my house and leave Lola's sex den.
And take all this down.
I'm going to take all this shit down before Lance gets home. I'm going to clear up a kitchen table, get the fruit bowl back on, get the placemats back on.
Yeah, that's what I'm like. I'm a right fan when it comes to that stuff. Like.
Then I've got to go and open the second bottle of wine.
Awesome stuff.
Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. Thank you for all the veteran listeners. Thank you for the new listeners. Thank you for the new watchers, veteran watchers, and so on.
Good night.
I love you all.